on this side. Everything I say is important. You want to hear every word. Not really. My wife's leaving right now. Thank you for stopping in today. We're here for a very important reason, I think. It's to kind of remember Mel. He was like a lot of us, the volunteers that do things and work for Easter Seals because of the great job they do, and we appreciate that. And we're going to dedicate this fountain today. I don't remember how long Mel's been involved in Easter Seals, but it's probably forever.
20 years.
20 years, yeah,
Plus,
at least. Granddaughter here. And just hardworking, always focused, always happy, always pleasant. Had a good thing go. And we're very appreciative of this lovely day today and this beautiful little fountain. And it's going to be great to walk by and see that little sign, Remember Mel. And, you know, the other thing is we have these pavers, and folks can remember somebody else right here with that. You know, so it's available if you're interested. We do have a lot of little businesses to do, but we do have a few people here that are probably tied up. Is Pat McGuire still here? Our state senator had to leave. Johnny Girl from the city. Thank you. Let me read my notes here. We did the brick pavers. Thank you. Well, how many of the Rule families here? What a showing. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's always an inspiration not only to you folks, but to all of us. Thank you. Thank you.
Now it's me.
Your turn.
Yeah. Well, I do have to tell you about my special relationship with Mel Rule. First, I want to thank all of you for being part of Easter Seals. The energy here is fabulous. It really makes me feel good about the work that we do in disability services, to work with so many wonderful, dedicated people. What can I say about Mel? I was in Rotary with Mel. We were in a service club together, and he called me one day. He said, I have a new granddaughter, and that's Gina, by the way. Gina's here. That was almost 21 years ago. And he said, but there's some things that happened, and I don't know what it's going to mean for our family. And I'm kind of afraid. We don't know where to turn. So that kind of became our journey together around Gina. He stuck with you. He was your best buddy. He always had your back. You know that, don't you? And helped you really, I think, be inspired, along with your parents, to have so much perseverance in today's world. We all, you know, are challenged with being the best we can be. And certainly when we work in disability services, people with disabilities have some extra things that they have to kind of deal with around that. How can I be as independent as possible? So he was a little worried when you started driving that car. I don't know what you think about your boyfriend, right?
Right. Yeah, we did the car, so he wasn't that afraid.
Co-conspirator.
Yeah, but what Mel did, so he became involved very soon with Easter Seals. And we have parents that become involved on our board of directors and volunteer. We have grandparents, we have other people, and they know within their heart how very special it is, what they're doing, why they're doing it, and why there's an organization like ours. Not that the rest of us don't understand that, but there's just something additionally that you know because you live within that every day. And so Mel was like the Energizer buddy. I have to tell you, there's a lot of energy today because that reflects Mel. He's so energetic. And what I enjoyed so much is when I had some of my most difficult challenges in leadership at Easter Seals, Mel had a way of kind of helping me and others sail over some of the bigger issues and bring things to success or to conclusion in a positive way. And I will always remember that. So incredibly helpful to have people on a board of directors or to be working closely with you that really can help you see a bigger picture. Because sometimes we can get stuck in things that just aren't that important. So he was certainly a large part of our facility campaign. We made a number of improvements here. This is our regional pediatric center, by the way. Added a number of programs and services now through the years. And when I come here and I'm in the lunchroom, I run into Gina DiBenedetti because she's a volunteer here. Now think about that. Think about that. Is that incredible? That you would come and want to come back and be in the Lovable Lily Child Care Center. And what is really cool is that she sees Catherine. And Catherine, Ron's here, Catherine's dad, they were our family representatives this year. And so there Gina is, helping out with Catherine. And so it's just incredible to me, the energy that all of you have. I want to acknowledge. Yes.
I don't know if Ron ever had a round of applause for him, but I think it's time we do it.
Yeah, Ron, thank you.
I meant to say Mel, excuse me, what a dummy. I have a very short-term memory. Ron was the last name I heard. I meant to say that.
Yeah, Ron Simsick is going to be one of our new board members, and he and his wife Michelle are expecting a new baby, and they didn't expect when, like the DiBenedetti family, they didn't expect when Catherine was born that she would have special needs. But Catherine has been with us at Easter Seals and made tremendous progress. And she's kind of like one of us. She's just with us all day in our Lovable Lilies Child Care Center. And we also have Elizabeth Olson with us. You may have seen Elizabeth kind of walking around here. She isn't intimidated, even though she's short. She's one of our representatives. Her parents are back there. Chris, Sarah. Yeah, they're from Coal City.
There she is.
And then we also have our adult representative with us, Janet Peterson. If you haven't met her, Janet is living in one of our residential homes. So these folks just represent all of those that we serve. And that's why we're here. We work with over 2,700 children and adults with disabilities and their families and a whole array of services across a lifespan. And so it's just a very unique organization, and it's very unique because of all of you. So I do want to acknowledge the DiBenedetti family and the Rural family, and including Cynthia Rural is Mel's wife. Andrea, her daughter, is with us. Lori and Mario DiBenedetti. I always say they're Gina's parents, right? Yeah.
At least around here.
And your sister Samantha. And then Matt is with us. Matt, Mel's son. I had to look twice at you because you're tall like your dad. You got the same eyes and everything. And we just so appreciate you coming. And then we've got grandchildren. I mentioned Gina. We have Sam, Elena, Olivia, and Carl. There's one. There you are. One guy.
And there's the other daughter, Leslie. You didn't say.
And Leslie. Awesome. So anyway, thank you to all of you for joining us today. The Brick Paver Garden is a way to commemorate something, whatever you would like. It can be someone that was important to you. It could be a greeting to Easter Seals because you appreciate our work. And we do have some information. We have our little Brick Paver brochure. And it's a way that you can contribute, have some recognition, and help us out with the important work that we do. And so with that, I love this fountain. So pretty. And so with that, I'd like to present this to Cynthia. Cynthia from Easter Seals. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. And thank you to your family, to all of you, and to Mel's family. And we're going to go in and have some refreshments. And then you are all welcome to stay with us. If you're a member of our board of directors or with our staff, you're required to stay with us because we have a meeting. If you're interested in being on our board, you can stay with us.
I would like everybody that's here to come to the board meeting because this is my first board meeting as the board chair. It would be really cool to have everybody in there. I could say, wow, I brought them in.
You know, what's really nice about Wayne also, I've known Wayne probably as long as I've almost known Mel. Maybe longer. Because when Chris came along in your family, raise your hand, Chris. Chris is going to help us on some of the boards. Yeah. I was a social worker
how we
with Gail on our staff, who's with us tonight. Chris, who's with us, Chris Tomasino is a speech therapist. So we know families over the long haul, and it's just so nice to have you return with us tonight.
So I'm warning all you folks that are here because your kids are getting service. Look what you got to look forward to.
Yeah.
I'm going to be here till John's hair gets green, or gray, like mine.
So thank you, everyone, and now I think we have the refreshments ready.
Deb, it would be not, if we could, I don't mean to.
No,
interrupt.
go ahead, Deb.
If it would be so not too crazy, could we get the family for a picture? And number two, I don't know, Deb, if you mentioned, but anybody who knows me, and people who are in contact with me know who I am by the end. This sign right here is not the permanent sign. Unfortunately, we have a beautiful bronze-looking type sign, and they didn't have it done in time. So I said, well, listen, you're making something for me, so this is what it is. But I wanted to let you know that this isn't the permanent sign because we all love Mel, and we would want it to be done very nicely.